Have you realized the people you are blocking on your phone were people you saved their numbers once with a good intention? Have you realized so? Have you realized right now the people you are hiding not to meet were people you were glad when you met them and you envisioned something good at the end? Most of your enemies were once your friends. Have you realized those men you are blocking and deleting their numbers and avoiding not to meet, they are people you once envisioned that something good will come from between you. But what happened? We really need to ask God for the wisdom of relationships. It is not that some of them became demonic. It is not that you became bad, but that relationship lacked wisdom on how it should be managed. There are some friendships that should not go beyond a phone call. The moment you invite them to your house, that is when things start going wrong. There are some friendships that should remain only in church. The moment you start going out, they scatter. There are some friendships that you should only meet outside without having planned it. The moment you start planning, we meet and talk and share, that is when things go wrong. We need the wisdom of God to be able to know how to manage relationships. It is not everything you should say to everyone. Some of the relationships that have broken, they are our faults. We talked too much. We invited them. We were not supposed to invite them. You need the wisdom of God to know where to stop. Are we to the people of God? You need the wisdom of knowing where to stop. Because if we can solve most of our offenses in some relationships, even some of the warfares can reduce. Do you realize the Bible says, Isaiah 54:17, the Bible says, that for no weapon fashioned against you shall prosper, but you shall refute every evil word spoken against. Who is speaking that does not know you? The one speaking is someone that knows you. Lakini mukakosana. If we get the wisdom of managing relationships, even some of the warfares will reduce. There are some relationships that should end on phone. There are some people that should never step in your house, no matter how vibing you're vibing. There are some people you should never ask money from, irregardless of any problem you're facing. The moment you involve money, that relationship goes down. And the fact is, we need these relationships. But you need to have the wisdom to know where to stop. Because why should I spend time in prayer, 3 days of praying and fasting? I am waging warfare that someone prayed against me and that person was once a friend. We lacked the wisdom to manage the relationship. The person is now an enemy. Spirituality is not only for warfare. I know how to wage war and I am a watchman spiritually. There are some people that should remain church friends. There are some people that should remain work friends. There are some people that should remain friends and nothing beyond that. Half of your warfares will reduce. Otherwise, we lack wisdom, we fight with everybody. Let me tell you, you are not supposed to be engaged in everything. Unity is not being everywhere. Are you understanding me? Even in ministry, unity does not mean being with everyone and being everywhere. Are we together? Yes. One time, I was so lucky to meet a certain man of God, to work a young man of God that God is using in our generation. And I counted it a win for me. But the Lord told me, you're not a bad man, he's not a bad man. But this is not meant to be a relationship. Are we to the people of God? Let us be people who relate spiritually. Hey. The problem to a minister is another minister. Wisdom lacked. The problem to a financier is another financier. Wisdom lacked. It is not something that is common. It is not something that is meant to be. It is something that only wisdom lacked. The problem to a worshiper is a worshiper. Why? Wisdom lacked. If that relationship could have ended in that worship experience, you could not be fighting. But now the problem you met and you started, can we do something together? Who said you do something together? We have come to a place nowadays, we received ministry from God, but we are running it carnally. Who said you do something together? If you read 2 Chronicles 20:17, down there, the same Jehoshaphat who overcame the battle was later judged by God for partnering with people that God never instructed. There are some partnerships. They are not bad and they are not evil and they are not demonic. They are not bad. But you just don't need them. Some relationship will get destroyed the moment you give a prophecy. Some connection will break the moment you give an advice. It is not that you are wrong. You have a good advice. But some things will break the moment you give that advice. Ambia mwenzako punguza advice. Are you understanding me? It is common for every man because we all look forward for excellence. So it is common for every man to go to a place and see, I wish this could have been done this way. I wish this could have. Can you tell your neighbor it is not your meeting? Yes, let the host of the meeting arrange things how they can be. Yes. When you get to your meeting, you will arrange them.